Hello, I'm Pastor Freda, and here are a few fun tips that will help, I hope, in marriage in Africa. Lock your front door. The reason for this is that it will help you to keep out some people, a lot of people. And you actually need your privacy in your home. You want to be happy, you want to have some me time, have some us time in your marriage. So it's important that you lock your front door and the back door too, because this is Africa. You learn the foods that each of you like so you can cook it regularly. It helps. That way, everybody's fed. Food is important in Africa. We all know this. Make sure that there's always money in your recharge card for your phone. You always have phone credit. Why? Because you never know when the NEPA will go off, or you need to recharge something, or the generator will run out of fuel. Important. Very, very necessary. That you always have that credit in your phone to call anyone that can come and save you from your broken down car on the side of the road or things like that. This is Africa. A very important tip that I've learned over the years is to honor your partner. This is not necessarily to do what they say, but it's more like to make sure that they feel heard and respected. You can have your own opinion, but it's important that your partner understands that you think and believe that they are important and they are heard. This helps in marriage a lot. That's a good tip. So remember that one. If you can, and as often as you can, pray together. It helps. I'm not saying that you pray together and then use that as an opportunity to tell your husband how all the things he's been doing wrong have been coming up in your mind. Pray like legitimate prayers and pray together so that you can actually achieve what God has for your marriage. Very, very important. Don't use time and say things like, "Dear God, help him to give me more money." That's not the prayer point I'm talking about. You know what I mean. You know who I'm talking to. Pray things like, "Father, help us to achieve your purpose for our marriage. Help us to raise our godly children as you have ordered us to do and as you have instructed us to do. Give us wisdom." Those are things to pray together about. And husbands, don't pray things like, "God, please let her soup be sweet," especially when she's there. Very rude. And your wife will make sure that soup that day will not be sweet. Trust me. There will be nothing sweet in that soup that day. Plan financially together, which means that let everyone know what's going on in the finances. It helps. You know why? Because if you know what's coming in, you know how to plan for it, and it helps everyone to know what to do with the money. I'm going to add a few more that have helped me over the years. Laugh together. Laughing together is important, and I'll tell you why. Sometimes his jokes are not funny. Just practice laughing. It helps. It really does. Sometimes you hear the same joke over and over and over again. Have quality, intimate time together. This is important. It helps everyone feel important and loved. Intimate time, however, does not solve problems. So the problems you had before intimate time will still be there after the intimate time. Just brace yourself. You know what I mean, ladies? Brace yourself. And being in Africa, you know you must always keep the in-laws in mind. Be nice to them. And you know what? Genuinely love them. Genuinely love them. This is important. Some of the best gifts that I've had in my marriage have been my in-laws. And they've been wonderful to me. They've been amazing. I look at them as really part of my extended family. So when I'm counting my blessings, I count them as well. Honor your father and mother. This is important because at one point, your children will have to honor you too. So when they see you honoring your parents, they will learn it from you and also be able to honor you in their old age. And also be nice to your children, because keep in mind that when you get older, you'll become like their children and they will tell you no too. So be nice to them now and remind them that they will take care of you in your old age. The more you save now, the better your old age can be. So save properly as a couple, love each other, pray together, have intimate time, lock your front door and also your front window, as we've learned from this little clip. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that we'll be able to have more of these kind of intimate moments together. And here's to 10 more years of fantastic marriage with my wonderful husband, Rev Freda Idahosa. And thank you to everyone who's here tonight. And thank you for everyone who has supported our marriage. Thanks. Love you guys.